Hey everybody, Joe Bernstein here. I'm a coach. I just got off of a session with one of my clients, and I actually wanted to share a little bit about one of the main themes, one of the main topics that we came across. So when I'm helping people, often what I'm helping them figure out is their relationship to discipline, to time, to money, to their body. There's so many things we end up working on, but here's an example of something that shows up in my practice with my clients. So the client that I'm working with right now, she is in a position where she has just switched, she's switching jobs right now. She had a contract job, it was for a set period of time, and now she's got a little bit of time in between where she can actually relax and do a few things for herself. And she's currently interviewing for new jobs. So with her, what's showing up is in the past, when she had her job, she was in this position where she had her 40-hour-a-week job, she had her commute, she had extracurricular things. She had a tennis lesson, a music lesson, she had dinner with friends, etc., etc., etc. And so this sense of being busy created the mindset of the idea in her mind that there's really not a lot of time to do the things she wanted to do to take care of herself, to exercise the way she wanted to set up time to go shopping and prepare all of her food throughout the week. And so it felt like, you know what, I just don't have time to do this. Now that she's got all this free time and all this free space, she has no job at the moment, and she just finished a major project. There's all this time, and now she's telling herself the message, well, I really don't need to plan. I really don't need to structure. I really don't need to have a ton of discipline at the moment because right now, my time is abundant. So this is an example of the type of trap that we set for ourselves mentally, the beliefs that we have, the mindset that needs to shift. So with her, we had a frank discussion about, well, look what happens when you're busy. You tell yourself you don't have time to do it. Look what happens when you're not busy. You're telling yourself that you don't really need to do it. Now, the truth is, when you're really busy and you don't have a lot of time, you got to set forward some time to plan. You've got to figure out how you're going to execute, to have a life of intention, to have a healthier life, to have a happier life. Doesn't matter what we're talking about. Money, food, body, relationships. These things take timing and planning because you have less time. Well, when you have abundant time, you need some form of structure in your life. You need set periods where you do X, Y, and Z, or else you can just downward spiral into this place where you feel like you're spinning, not out of control, but you don't have a grasp on your day-to-day life. So no matter what, it's important to find the opportunity to set up this time. Whether you have lots of time in your life and you need the structure, perfect. It's worth investing time to plan and time to do self-care. If you don't have a lot of time, then you even more need the structure because you need to figure out what are those little blocks and windows of time that you can take care of yourself. Without self-care, it's really hard to continue to move forward in life, to grow in the ways that you want to have fulfilling relationships, to have the health and the energy that you deserve and desire, to have the body that you desire, etc. So that's just one example. I wanted to share a little bit of what I end up talking to my clients about and with, and a little bit about what they get from working with me, because I think a lot of the time we don't necessarily know, well, what does it look like to work with a coach? What are the types of things that people need support with? It's these everyday little things that happen in our mind. It's not these big epic missions or big epic businesses or movements we're trying to create that we need help with to see our blind spots. So check it out. If you dig that idea and you've been curious about working with me, it's time to reply. I'll give you opportunity to check it out and to reply to me and to connect. So talk to you soon. Bye.